Hello, hello. I'm back playing Hades. Shout out to the Pyre soundtrack. I figure it fits the vibe of this game too. Let's get ready to jump right in. Probably should hit this button so y'all can see it. We've done it. All right, House of Hades Escape number 17 is what we're doing here. I just got my third Death Defiance. So basically, I'm expecting good things from this run, to say the least. I don't think he says anything anymore over here. I gotta take a sip of water. I just ate, so I guess I have some crud in my throat. Apologies. Farthest chamber reach? Super Mario 64. All right. I did upgrade the spear once. We have the aspect of Achilles.
What infernal forge created you?
Which seems pretty good to me. 10% increase on special damage, range, and speeds. Also interesting, but I only have one blood left, and you can only have one or the other. So let's keep the aspect of Achilles. Trying to think if there's anything else. Like, I guess I could take the gun and get more blood slash diamond slash whatever. I do need a diamond. But also, I want to beat the game. Have you heard of this? Finishing the game that you play? I was using the Lambent Plume last time, and it was actually working out really well. I had like a 25% dodge chance. Just turns out you cannot rely on dodging. What else is interesting around here? I mean, we could do some chaos. I do like me some chaos. Yeah, let's do it. The Cosmic Egg. And then we'll play around with this. Why not? Let's get this going.
Again.
I had fun last time with the spear, especially with this aspect. It seems pretty good.
Oh, yes.
And we start with Aphrodite.
I cannot help but wonder, dearest, why Lord Hades would have kept your mere existence hidden from us all this time. Perhaps he knew that once you met us, you would stop at nothing to come seek us out.
Passion Dash. Special deals more damage. We do kind of like a specialization right now. I guess I could have worded that a bit better. A rare dash, though. You know what? Let's just take the dash. Why not?
I'm all worked up.
I'm all worked up. Oh, Aphrodite gets me worked up too, bud. Alright. Get some gemstones to start the run. We could always use some more gemstones. Maybe not always, but right now, we can. I thought I did damage when I called the spear back. Am I missing something? I can't... This is quite the pattern of the room here. I mean, it worked.
Colorful.
Colorful gems. We got a hammer or Athena choice. Let's go with the hammer. Always be taking hammers. Okay, I have to go dash past them to make the aspect work, it seems. Also, speaking of dashes, I guess I should probably do the old Aphrodite thing. Leveling up or upgrading your dash is kind of just like a passive boon. You don't need to think about it too hard. It'll get used. Your attack strikes 3 times in a spread pattern. Massive spin. Last time I had the massive spin, I never remembered a spin attack. Hold attack to strike rapidly, but you cannot spin attack. Hey, speaking of, I'm intrigued. You know, let's take the flurry jab. Speaking of never spinning, this might be a mistake, but okay, it's like a 1-2-3 hit combo. We will immediately take a Centaur Heart to increase our HP. We also have a Chaos Rift, which is good. Okay. Getting into the swing of things a little bit. Feeling tough, he says.
A visit then.
Champions by now, each spurring you toward their mountaintop. They place such value on familial bonds, but none of them remember who I am. Do not place too much faith in them, O son of Hades.
Old grandparent chaos. No one remembers. Afterwards, special deals 89% damage. I just saw the rare buff and I was like, okay. So we can get an HP encounter or HP increase, which also seems pretty good. Backstab damage or 89% damage on this special. Either way, it's only 3 rooms. This is not really a downside. I never remember to cast. Eeny meeny. Because I upgraded the attack and the special on this thing is good, but not like the most amazing thing. I think I'm gonna go with the Slippery Soul. We'll see how this goes. Seemed pretty good to me, although I guess we don't have the Chaos boon just yet. Get ourselves a key in the next room. I think we need like 30 keys to make anything happen here. Alright, took some damage there. Another very easy room. Feeling pretty confident with things. What do we got in here? Hydrolite. We'll save our money. And go visit Demeter. Oh, I don't like this guy. I totally forgot. I was feeling confident, and here goes all that confidence. You have to dodge react when it spawns. This is only like the 3rd time I've fought this nerd here. Have I given her a gift? I feel like I haven't, so let's give her a gift. Can I check that? I've not.
Good Lady Demeter, you've shown me warmth and generosity, and I am very grateful for it. Please accept this as a small token of my appreciation.
An offering well suited for the season there, young Zagreus. In turn, as you are honorable and obedient, you'll have from me what the mortals have not.
A frostbitten horn. And Zag is in her debt.
All of the love and beauty in the world can wither in a season, Zagreus.
Real.
Remember that when next the goddess Aphrodite makes her promises.
Keep that one in mind. Demeter's Aid. Your call creates a winter vortex that grows, inflicting chill, and also deals damage. Intriguing. Let's try it. It do be epic.
It's cold.
It's cold. Alright, let's go see Achilles. That's not Achilles, it's Sisyphus. I'll always mix them up, literally every time.
Hey, sir.
Look, Prince, I don't hold grudges. You know that. Push this boulder long as I have, you move past the petty stuff. So, just want you to know, in case you make it out this time, it's been a real pleasure.
He knows I'm escaping today.
Someday you'll have to tell me all about how you tricked Father. I might learn a thing or two.
Alright, we don't need healing much. We could use some darkness, some obols. You know what? We got our Death Defiance from the last darkness upgrade. So let's go with some obols. Just get some money flowing. Why not? I'm sure we'll visit Charon sooner rather than later. I didn't even say bye to him. I just left. See you, Sisyphus.
First. Dead.
Also, we got our upgrade from Chaos. Oh, I stepped on the trap. I'm so busy trying to dodge the lout.
That's the last of them.
Nearly $300. Can we get one more? $3 more specifically. One more gold pot. Maybe there's one in here. I like having $300 when I go visit Charon.
Charon's shop.
And that is why this is precisely $300 if I want all the stuff. I don't need the food though. I already ate, thank you. Let's go with the Poseidon purchase first.
Something useful.
Maybe it's time to get this hydraulic might. First 10 seconds you deal 50% extra damage. Although this is also really good to get early. You know what? Let's just go with the hydraulic might. It's a faded choice. And then we can upgrade. We can upgrade the vortex damage. Or 16 extra damage on the dodge or dash is just pretty good. I'm always dashing, always be dashing, right? You don't always use the call. Let's do the dash first. I'm sure we'll see some more later. Some more palm fruits. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you there, pal. Checking out his little gondola. We do be one-shotting the skulls. It's always nice. Not quite one-shotting brimstones. This flurry attack seems pretty good. It is gonna mess with my muscle memory for next time, but that's fine. Coin for Charon. Did I get that? I saw a golden jar somewhere. There it is. Also, there's a well.
Should be something useful here.
We just visited Charon, so I don't think I'm gonna do it again. We also have a trove here. Let's do the trove first. Although I suppose if I got a buff there, it would have helped me here. Armored louts. Pretty good. Every time.
I'll take it.
Give me that darkness. What do we got here? What do we got? Let's take the Yarn of Ariadne.
Just take this one.
Never remember how to pronounce her name properly. She's a spider lady, I think. Now that I said that, I'm also not sure that's the case. I think it's true. 123 obols. We got a fishing spot. Let's see if we can get a knucklehead. Always appreciate a moment of silence to go fishing. Fish!
The knucklehead.
I called it. It's probably the most common fish you can get here, so not very impressive. Our HP level is kind of impressive. We're gonna go face a Fury here.
It's Tisiphone this time.
Hopefully it's Meg. It is not.
You know
It's a
what I like
Lecto.
about you? The way you bleed.
That is not the type of flattery I'm used to. You're making me a bit uncomfortable, I'll have you know.
Never met a god that bleeds like you. Red. Like a worthless mortal. Come on, let's bleed you dry.
Let's. I mean, wait, no.
Right here.
Let's not do that. Okay, let's also not get hit by her just dashing at me. It seems like an idea. Oh, that does get pretty big. Maybe we should have upgraded that. That said, I think my justification is fine because we don't use it very often. You'd love to use it often, but you can't really get that opportunity. Alright, she's phased and she's raged. Alright, that was pretty easy, if I do say so myself. I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling pretty powerful about this run, even though I don't really have much going on.
Mine.
Only 60 darkness out of the boss fight. That's fine, though. We will eventually upgrade that mirror once more.
Oh, I didn't see you come in.
Don't worry, won't be long.
So we're still missing one of the basic Olympians, as well as, I'm assuming, an NPC in Styx, which is the final zone. Makes sense to me, since these are the other NPCs you can find in during your run. What do we got here? The Cosmic Egg is pretty good. Like, we might still see more. We might still see more. I just noticed Hermes is the only one that has like a different effect than every other. Oh, you know who this is? Oh, I was gonna say it's Dionysus. It is not. This is Dionysus. Oh, it's Artemis. I'm missing Artemis. That makes sense. I don't really value the defense. I'm tempted to take the Shattered Shackle because we don't have any boons on our attacks. But I guess we want one, so we'll probably not take it, I guess. We don't need any of this. Although the Aethernet's pretty good. You know what? Aethernet's pretty good. Oh, you know why I feel powerful? It's because of the Poseidon buff. I totally forgot. We have 50% extra damage each time we enter a room for 10 seconds. So that would explain why I'm feeling powerful.
Fine day or whenever to get me out of here.
Agreed. It's funny that he still has things to say about Asphodel, but not Tartarus or Elysium.
More slam dancers.
Slam dancers. They be slamming. Ooh, I got hit there, I guess, because I got damaged. Well, I don't know if I actually got damaged, but I got the call boon. And your call works by getting damaged more so than dealing damage, I think. That time I definitely got hit. I'm getting hit by a lot right now. These dang grenadiers, man. They always get me. We can go visit Eurydice over Hermes. Why not?
Must be Eurydice.
Yeah, what do you want? Oh,
Rude.
What's the latest, hon? Anything been happening down in your fancy house lately?
Well, you mentioned Orpheus. My father had him locked up for a little while for refusing to sing, being court musician and all. But he's out now and doing okay, I think.
I think.
Not following instructions, huh? Sounds like Orpheus, all right. Well, if that's the most exciting thing you've got going on, then I haven't missed much being out here.
Alright. We don't even have like 4 boons, do we? Not really. You know, let's go with the refreshing nectar. I feel like I don't take this one very often.
You got it.
Let's get refreshed. Hopefully we'll find some good boons soon. We could use it. What are we dealing with here? Skellies. Got a witch.
Almost there.
Owie. It's always the suicide bomb after the grenadiers die that gets me. And also standing in lava. What else is new? Only 12 darkness. Sheesh. We got a well. Attack deals more damage. That might be something we want.
Coin goes in, that comes out.
What if we also take the eye? I mean, we don't really need the HP right now. I'm just thinking of like, what would be beneficial? Well, let's take the Ichor, the ignited Ichor. They're both challenge rooms, so let's go see Demeter once more. We don't see her too often.
Barge of death again, huh?
Time to barge in. I've grown to like this room a bit more. Despite, you know, the nonsense it might provide. Second easy wave. Let's see how wave 3 goes. I took some damage there. You know what? I'm not using this. I should be using that. And that's why I don't upgrade the call. Because even when I can use it, I don't. Pretty good room, though.
Me, Olympus, I accept this message.
Attack is stronger. Inflicts chill. Special stronger. Inflicts chill. When all foes are chill afflicted, they are 50% slower in decay. I'm kind of leaning towards just a Frost Strike. Because we do be spamming the attack button on this run. That seems apt. And another key.
And we're off.
Onwards. You got a fountain room.
Catch my breath.
And that's why I don't take heals. Also because we're going to be fighting the Hydra. And I have way too much confidence versus the Hydra, so... Who needs heals? The more that I'm using this Achilles aspect, or the more that I'm not using it, it feels a little underwhelming. Maybe I should have upgraded the other stat. The Zagreus aspect, I think, is the first aspect of each weapon. Ow! Didn't even notice the Gorgon there.
It's no use.
It is used. We're using it right now. I was gonna say maybe we should save money, but it really doesn't matter. Let's take the Eris Bangle and Braid of Atlas. We have over $300 and a lot of HP, so we're definitely gonna go visit Charon. You know what? We don't need to do this. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Stop him, Regis.
It'll increase our trove counter. And also, we just upgraded ourselves, so... I almost dashed into that bomb.
Enough, I've better things to do.
There we go.
Very easy. Alright, let's go to the shop. A little upset we didn't see a Chaos Gate this whole time, but it is what it is. And that's how it do. I haven't even said hello. Hello.
I'm in Asphodel now, aren't I? I'd always heard this was some flower-covered meadow-type place, not such a terrifying hellscape.
And he laughs.
Couldn't agree more, mate. Cheers, mate.
Let's say hello to Zeus. He doesn't say anything. After using Call, you deal more damage. 24%. Or the Chain Lightning cast. The only thing that I realized about this cast is it bounces the orb, and I like having the orb on one enemy that I, you know, hit, because then I deal more damage to the enemy, that specific enemy. So let's go with the Billowing Strength.
Thunder and lightning.
Seems like we cannot go wrong. And also we had the choice between the shop or the Centaur Heart, and we got a Centaur Heart anyway, so I feel like I'm making some pretty good decisions. Feeling good about this run.
Bone Hydra. It's been too long.
Yeah, it's been a few days. Good dodge there. I was a little worried. What is that icon on its HP bar? Is it mad?
Your dust.
Alright, remember to use our call. We'll use it right here. There's some good dodges there. I accidentally dodged all those shots. I'm worried about it meleeing. Okay, I tested to see if you can dodge with that spear call. Turns out you can. Alright, so far so good. We've not even got hit yet. There's also a fishing hole over here, which is kind of funny. Alright, speaking of not getting hit, we have ruined that. Apparently we're getting some sort of breakage. It says break over their name. I don't know what that means. Or over their HP bar. Is that what? Maybe that's in the codex. Maybe I should have a look at that. Okay, you can only have one call on the screen at a time, is what I just learned. That was super easy. I almost got through it without getting hit.
Enjoy your magma bath.
Always appreciate a hot, steamy bath.
I'll save you from the magma fishes.
Something tells me they don't need to be saved.
There.
Crustacean. With an H. I don't know what I was expecting more on this room. Alright, onwards and upwards to Elysium. This is feeling real good. Oops, didn't mean to open the keepsakes. The Cosmic Egg literally did nothing for us that time. We are broke because we just spent all of our monies. Man, these boons are worth a lot, but I think I want to keep what I got. Alright. Again, feeling real good about this run. My power level is over 9,000. I don't know if that's true. I would assume so. Let's slay some heroes. And not get my hero slain. Hermes or HP? I value HP because I intend on dying to Hades. So the more HP you have, the more HP you'll have when you get resurrected. That's some logic. Okay, we do not one-shot the mini chariots with our special, unfortunately. But we can outrange them, which is nice. Incredibly easy room. Happy for that. Anything else going on around here? The answer is no. We got a hammer. We take that. The first hammer we got, this flurry strike, is actually pretty insane. Ow, I got hit by the witch. Forgot about the eyeball, the soul of the enemy after you kill him.
The spear's due for a little maintenance.
Dash strike hits 3 times, but your dash has less range. Your attack strikes 3 times in a spread pattern. Extending jab, your attack has more range, deals 40% damage to distant foes. These are all very good. I'm worried. Is this gonna slow, like, is this gonna overwrite our other upgrade? I feel like it shouldn't, right? What if we just take this, though? Like, I'm not, like, needing the range on the dash, necessarily. Let's try it. It definitely feels like a worse dash, unquestionably, but that's kind of crazy. Honestly, I feel like if I took the second upgrade there, it also would have gone crazy. I was just a little worried about the synergies.
Thanks to being kind, I guess.
Indeed, we got another fountain room.
Crisp. God's grant me
And a
strength.
palm. Probably just take the frost strike here.
Better blessing.
Seems like a no-brainer. And instead of a Aphrodite challenge room, we get more max HP every time. Okay, this seems crazy.
Next.
It is definitely going to affect our dodging capabilities. But if I just, like, weave in some dodges as we go...
Stronger.
Yeah, I feel real strong now. I got a trove. Hopefully this is money. It is gems. That's fine. I'll take it.
You dare?
I do. I dare. Give me old gems. Okay, we got chariots. Gotta be careful. These blue brimstones give other enemies impervious shields, which is rather rude. Also, I'm just getting eaten by the chariot.
I expected more from the Exalted.
That's that. For the house.
Unfortunately, we do not have enough money to make Charon an appropriate choice, so let's take the Aphrodite challenge room this time. We are getting a little hurt, especially because of that treasure trove. Oh.
You have met the champion, the king. Let us see if you are fit to face him once again.
Alright, this is the real test to see how much damage I'm dealing.
You mean face both of you together, which doesn't seem particularly fair.
Life isn't particularly fair, short one.
Indeed.
Or death. I'd have expected you to know as much. But here, have your fair fight.
He's got a great voice actor. Also, I forgot to look up what break does. This man's frozen.
Really?
He's phased. I phased him.
Stand down.
I don't even think he hit me.
Your passage. I go now to recover for the next occasion that we meet.
Yeah. I wish I could go do that. Let's say hello once more to the lovely Aphrodite.
In the name of Hades.
We only have one weak aspect, which is the dash, which now with our short dash range actually probably does afflict the enemies. But this is also 156% extra damage. So I think we take the Heartbreak Flourish. And if we see Aphrodite again, we will consider that other option.
Stand down or suffer.
I didn't quite realize that was a shield dude until a moment. Okay, I'm taking some damage. Let's avoid that. Preferably. Not done yet. Still taking damage, but it's okay, probably.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
Probably. Got a blood
Should I take the
pool of
shot?
purging. Probably don't want to mess with that. Money or power. I think this time we take the money. Just because we're feeling a little hurtin'. Don't want to upset Zeus or Aphrodite unnecessarily. I got run over by the chariot. Nice. I might have taken a little bit of damage there. I want to check out... Is there anything here that says, like, what the statuses do? It wouldn't be here. Doesn't seem that there is an option for that. Because I don't know what break does. Also, I don't have no idea what that final page would be. There's like 6 entries we haven't unlocked. More money or HP container. This time we definitely take the HP and hope we're gonna find Charon before the boss fight. I got run over twice. Little bit of a wasted call there, perhaps.
Your time.
I guess with our dash being lower range, having our special be the one that we can dash to is actually pretty good. Alright, here's our final choice of chambers. We definitely go visit Charon with $400. Unfortunately, no heals here, so this is gonna be a rough fight. I just naturally take damage during this fight, so
Don't spend it all in one place, man.
a little worried about this.
Comes to you by riverboat this time, young Zagreus. At least that Charon is amenable to our attempts to contact you.
Restore HP now? I'm intrigued by the crystal beam. Because theoretically this does actually like 250 damage total. Like I said though, it kind of messes with my mirror aspect where enemies with my cast shard in them take more damage. I think we just take the nourished soul here. Like, that just seems apt. We're gonna get a lot of HP out of it. We're basically full.
Why not?
Right, 32 extra special damage. We definitely take the Demeter Aid upgrade now. that adds up pretty quickly. I guess he said something, well, we had a different conversation in Asphodel, so I gotta remember maybe to talk to Charon in Elysium for the first time in a run. Alright, I notice we don't have this bottle of ambrosia, which means I've never killed this boss with a spear.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
And where do you think you're going, fiend? Thought you might scoot right past Asterius and myself without a fight.
No, on quite the contrary, I've been under no impression that avoiding conflict is an option here. So say your piece and let's get on with it.
Indeed.
You, hell's spawn, shall not traverse that gate behind me whilst my compatriot and I equivalently live and breathe. Prepare for death.
So wordy.
Thank you, my fellow shades. Undeserving fiend, all which you think you have achieved was merely handed you.
Alright, we phased Mr. Minotaur. Definitely taking some damage. Let's do the call here. It's gonna be tough to dodge Hades' attack, AoE attack like that, I'm realizing now. Because you can't dodge it with the range, because I don't have range.
Lord Ares, lend me your might.
That was a lot of damage right there.
Come, monster. Attack with everything you have.
I tried to dodge, I tried my best. Unfortunately, that call is not really gonna do anything. Alright, we deal some decent damage. This might be the highest DPSing run that I've had so far.
Must be something I can do with this. That shade there. Have I got a fan?
That's cute. Look, there's a little banner that has Zagreus. I've never even noticed that before. I guess it might be the first time that appeared. That's fun. I'm glad we took that recent Demeter buff, because I think this heal is gonna also, yeah, help us even more, which is nice. I can't help but notice this Cosmic Egg has done nothing anymore for the past, you know, 2 floors. So, what do we got here? Do we take the Lucky Tooth? I feel like we take the Lucky Tooth, right? That's a bit of a no-brainer. How much HP we got? We could also take the Spiked Collar and just get like 3 really powerful Death Defiances. Or we could have a 4th Death Defiance, right? Right? Okay, let's do some mental math here. If I Death Defiance right now, I'll have 143 HP. Times 3 is 450 minus 21, which is numbers. 120 or 429. But if I take this, it'll be 500. Whereas if I take this, I'll be at 337 divided by 2. Because Death Defiances bring you to half HP if I remember correctly. Which is like 160, let's say 165 times 3 is also numbers. That's like 495. So this is probably just a little bit safer. Just a little bit, and we can upgrade it, so maybe, theoretically, in future. I kind of just want to take the life essence. It's overkill for sure. But this is the time for it. Alright. Onto sticks. I just had a weird thought. What if that NPC that we haven't encountered in here only spawns after you
I've reached the surface.
clear all the routes?
Hello, Koi.
That's a thought. Alright, what do we got down here? A diamond would be nice, but I've never had $1,000 come into this spot. It does seem like when you buy one of these, there's like a higher chance for it to be more effective. Like the palm's upgraded twice, so that might be worth. We could also get another Aphrodite boon. We could also get another Aphrodite boon. Let's save the money and go for this Aphrodite right here instead. Got some satyrs. Hate that. Already poisoned. Some more satyrs, some lasers, snake stones, I think they're called. A little bit dodge happy, but it's working out. Proceed. Just take out the snake stones first. That seems to be a strat. Alright. Another easy room. Let's keep it up.
Back to dust.
That's one way to do it. We're actually getting some HP back because these rooms are going so well. This is the final room for this path, which is nice. Got a big rat here. One more wave, I guess.
Not now. Need a cure.
Ah, crap, I'm poisoned. I honestly just don't know how much damage a poison does if you don't cure it. That's kind of what it worries me the most. Alright. You know what, Aphrodite? You've been some help. I'm gonna give you another gift. How does this work?
My lady Aphrodite, if not for our acquaintance, I'm certain that my days or nights would be much drearier indeed.
Real.
Why, dearest, such a wonderfully thoughtful gift for me. I love it, and I would be lying if I said you shouldn't have.
That's funny. Alright, I don't know what that actually does, but we did it. I guess it gave us some more lore? No, we got lore from accepting her boons. Also, it really goes to show you how often I'm taking boons from Athena when I still have to take 14 more from her. Yeesh. I mean, to be fair, it seems like she doesn't show up too often, but I have a feeling it's like they'll show up more if you take them early in the run. How much is my attack doing anyway? This is interesting because it is actually an upgrade. Let's just do Dying Lament. Like this, we're not, you know, don't need to replace anything just yet. And I don't value weak too much. Maybe I should though. We're at the end of the game. Enemies are hurting me. If I weak up Hades, then he's going to be dealing 40% less damage. Versus 53 Death Blast damage. And honestly, this is only helping for AoE fights, and I already kill rats so fast that it doesn't really matter. Let's take Broken Resolve.
Strength and beauty.
Not the strongest of aspects, but pretty good. There is no heals down there, so we gotta be careful with that idea.
If I were a satyr sack, where would I be?
Also, we can fish.
Got to hold nice and still.
Another moment of silence.
That's a fight.
A scuffer. Let's go with the palm this time. I'm kind of tempted to just clear out all the paths. But before I commit to such a crazy idea, we should see how we look as we go, instead of just doing it, you know? Because again, there's no heals in the shop. I don't know what hit us, but I think something did. It must have been while it was armored. It spit something at me. Speaking of some AoE, our AoE is a little lacking, but our range is so good that it actually kind of doesn't matter. We've completed our spear entry in the codex as well. That's nice. Oh, we're here already. Zag is also surprised at this turn of events. Unfortunately, it means we have to take the heal now.
The power of the gods.
$11 more damage on the dash or increased special damage. We don't use special too often, but it's like a sizable enough increase that we can do it.
Power. Now back to Cerberus.
Yeah, they don't even let you take it unless you take the heal as well. That's really unfortunate.
Refreshing.
I wonder if
One satyr sack coming right up.
the Satyr Sack is always in the non-challenge paths, because it seems like there are 3 paths. 2 of them are always challenges, and then the other ones are not. Again, I'm tempted to just let it ride. Is this a mistake? Let's try it. Of course. I shouldn't have even came over here. How y'all doing? Having fun? I'm just holding the attack button down. That's one way to deal with that. I didn't even get hit, just took some poison damage. That was a nice way of cleaning up that room. We're actually healing, which is very nice. I actually dodged that attack, I guess. The explosion. Oh, some money there hiding behind the pillar. I'm partly wanting to go down all the paths to see if perhaps we can save up money for the diamond. And you know what? I think this break gets applied when I have both frost and weak on an enemy, which makes it very good that I didn't replace the frost attack with
One of those especially gigantic vermin.
more weak. That also explains why I'm dealing so much extra damage.
Okay.
One thing I'm not liking is that when I attack, I like inch forward. So sometimes I guess if I hold forward, I inch forward. That's actually good to know. Okay. Keep that one in mind. All right, Demeter, what you got for me? The cast beam. When all foes are chilled, they are slower in decay. You know what? This might actually be very good versus Hades now that I think about it. Because there are portions of the fight where he is alone. They're pretty interspersed, right? So sometimes he'll add a bunch more adds, but he will decay is what I'm getting at. Let's try it. The Killing Freeze.
Inside the filth-encrusted layers carved into the looming edifices of the underworld lie such terrible abominations that not even grim Lord Hades is inclined to speak of them.
Rats. They're talking about rats.
This gigantic vermin head deserves a lot more credit if you ask me.
Alright. We're not too hurting.
Could check the other passageways before I go.
We could, and we will. Yeah, let's do it. Very good room there. We're healing. Ever so slowly. Once again. When these snakeheads don't have armor, I feel really good about fighting them. It's when they get armor that I'm scared. We're taking this Hydrolite. Your attack deals 30% more damage? If we take this to Hades, that's kind of crazy. Do we need the Hydrolite? I don't know if I'll be able to save up for the diamond, is my thing right now. The diamond is $1,000. And we just spent some money. It depends on how much money we get out of that final path. We'll save the money, and maybe I'll regret that. But we don't need the HP that bad. All right, we got it. We got chain stunned, which you love to see. Just play the room safe. You don't need to get fancy with it. This is the final room. Ow. All right, we did take damage there, but it was fine. We don't need to, yeah, we don't need to give him the nectar.
Have you your cruel father, Hades? He's my elder brother, you know that. Not exactly the expressive type, but never was. We seldomly saw eye to eye on things.
All right. Last time I got this, I was pretty disappointed. I just don't see this cast mattering. A little bit of heals is okay. We could also use the little bit of everything else. Let's just do it. Oh, it actually was like 3 or 4 heals that time. So, you know what? I'm not that disappointed with that. In fact, I think that was maybe a good idea. Now the question is, how much money are we going to get out of this final tunnel? We have so much HP, we're doing it for sure. Just need to play it safe. Getting some money. Also, when those jars aren't armored, I also feel pretty good about them. Turns out when enemies aren't armored, it's actually pretty easy to deal with them a lot of the time. Who would have seen that coming? I highly doubt this is going to give me $250 at the end of this path. We are getting some money from jars, though, along the way, which is nice. Another easy room. In fact, we're fully upgraded and our lucky tooth upgraded, which means we're getting 100 HP out of our final Death Defiance. You know, I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I think this might be the run. Just use that here, get a little bit more DPS in there. Slowly watching my god gauge refill. Kind of funny. Oh, we got a armored satyr. That's kind of scary. Another armored satyr. Armored snake stones as well. I was trying to get down and it wouldn't let me. I guess I didn't try hard enough. Alright, last satyr. Took a little bit of damage, but I think this was a good room overall. We actually do have enough for the diamond!
Shiny.
1,000 gold. And change.
Had quite enough here, thanks.
So we could always upgrade this run some more. And I'm tempted. I'm real tempted by that idea. But I'm feeling so confident we're buying this diamond. Because I need it. I need some more diamonds. Zag's best friend. Thank you, Charon. Speaking of Zag's best friend, who is the good boy? You know what? Maybe there's no NPC in here, and the last gift I need to give is for Hades. But because I never see him, because I'm always meeting him at the end of the run, he's never in the house anymore. Alright.
The monster's solitary weakness, Satyr Sax, proved terribly effective once again.
Once again.
Thank you, boy.
Does this heal me when I go in here? It does. Alright, we're basically almost full HP. We can weaken and slow down Hades, as well as apply break upon him, which increases our damage. He's not going to stop me.
There was a time when Cerberus would never have permitted any soul to exit through that gateway there behind you.
Yeah, but I'm built different, you know?
Oh, that can't possibly be true. What about Orpheus, Theseus, Heracles, Odysseus? Countless tales of brave men delving into the underworld, then leaving whence they came.
I was wondering how many of these characters are actually in the game. Heracles and Odysseus are not.
They left on my authority alone, nor did they take for granted my good graces. You believe you are entitled simply to walk out of here, from your birthright and your responsibilities. But I am here to tell you, no.
And I'm here to say, yeah, we're doing it. Let's go. I ain't scared.
Darkness.
No darkness. Okay, like I said, it's gonna be tough to dodge that attack. That's gonna be the one big weakness of this run, unquestionably. Speaking of, I just got hit by it again. We got a Lout, a Bone Hydra. Again, he hit me. That's feeling real bad. I gotta time it. I have no choice. Hades was stuck behind that pillar for a second. He did not appreciate that. Oh, I did not appreciate that. Okay, it's fine. This is fine.
A wasteland void of life.
Relatives. I know where you are.
Again, I'm dodging way too early for that. Okay. Alright, I'm feeling really good. We still have 3 Death Defiances.
Mindless strength, but such power has its limits.
Nah. We got this. Come on, bro. Come on, Pops.
Let's go.
Okay, he's got a Theseus attack now, where it's like a full combo.
Wide open.
I kind of want to save up for... I don't know if that's wise. Let's just use it. We phased him. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine.
Death is inescapable.
I keep missing my cast.
Be careful where you step.
Yeah, no, that's fine though. That's fine though. We still have Skelly. GG, get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle.
You go. Go then.
I called it. I knew. The 3rd Death Defiance was all we needed. He's mad.
That I would, Father. And I'm going to. Goodbye.
Ooh. Zag feeling confident.
Wait, just... If you find her... If you somehow find her... Tell her something for me. Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
Oh my god. Of course they give him a bit of humanity at the end of all of it. Yes, of course the dog is doing well. Make sure you tell my beloved wife. Don't tell her about me. All that matters is the dog.
What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. So answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
Okay, you can't... Okay, alright, sure.
I know your question, boy. But ask it anyway.
Yo, I'm so hype right now.
Persephone. My mother. Why did she leave?
Blood and darkness.
What? Is that him, like, cursing?
There is no...
He died on purpose. Hades vanquished. Victory, the first of many. Yo, wait, that only... Why does it say 34 minutes? I guess because it only counts, like, room times? Because that definitely took, like, an hour. The Eternal Spear with my first win. This is, let's screenshot this bad boy. Why not? Nice. I'm feeling pretty good about all of that. I don't know what these little symbols mean. I guess because it's showing on the screen. And then I can, like, select what else to show. Neat. Okay, what else we got here? We also got a Blood of the Titan. This is the first time we got blood in a while. We got new blood, new diamond?
Baratha shuddered just now.
Oh, I thought there would be a moment where you look upon the waters and the moon. Let's go. Exit winter, and maybe we'll find spring.
I made it.
Greece.
Beyond the frozen overlook. Await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, and onward through the cold.
Learn more by entering Greece 9 times. Okay, we are slow walking. which discourages me from exploring. A moment of self-reflection, perhaps. It does seem like we are leaving winter for spring. Who knew the exit to the underworld just led to Greece?
The surface, windswept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the prince a sense of awe and the sublime. For it is unlike anything that he has seen.
He's lived thousands of years and he's
Beautiful.
never seen snow. Nor the moon. Although I guess he's seen an aspect of the moon known as Nyx. What are you coughing for? Are you allergic? Oh, there is a...
That thing. That's the sun.
We do have a view. That thing. That light soul. Give it here. I knew for a fact that the next time I played this game with 3 Death Defiances, it was over. But this run being what it was also helped that a lot.
Is this? It can't.
We have entered the spring.
Who's there?
Hello?
Hello indeed.
Oh, this is very cute. She's gardening. Just run past her. Wow, it's actually really nice to see, like, real colors. I guess Elysium has some nature in it, but... Alright, let's go say hi to Mama.
Pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here? You're trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up.
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
What? How dare! Get out of here! Get out or I shall make you! Out with you!
That's not what I was expecting.
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
You died. You died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me. How?
She's the goddess of verdure, which I googled it and then immediately it made sense. The lush greenness of flourishing vegetation, vigorous greenery. It made sense because of the area around her, and I don't know if I remember correctly. Vert is green en français, so.
I died? I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Alright, that complicates things.
Alive. Zagreus, he even kept your name. You live. How can this be? You live. You live. Oh, the cruel fates. My son.
So did Hades lie to her about the fate of Zagreus?
Mother.
Time passes.
In short, I beat him finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
He told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
I like how there's little aspects of like her hair and like the flowers in her hair also show
Guess I'm just a little tired. That's
in
all.
Zagreus as
Not
well.
accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
No. No, that isn't it. It's that you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
I was wondering how they're gonna send me back.
Really, you're kicking me out? Why?
This is the first time we've ever seen this frame of Zag as well, looking weakened.
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing you live. But then it breaks that our time together was so brief.
No. I can come back. I can come back. Now that I found you, maybe he'll just let me come back.
Yeah, about that.
You tell him I demand it. And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nyx, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
So does he return on his own volition, or does he just die right now?
The Styx shall take you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here. However long it takes.
He does just die.
However long it takes.
Taken by the Styx. Aww.
Can't hold on.
Wow.
Mother, I have to get back there.
Yeah, I was unsure about how that was gonna go down. Obviously it's a roguelite. You gotta restart even after you win. But yeah, I wasn't expecting... I should have seen it coming, him being tied to the underworld. Hypnos isn't here. We do have our good buddy Achilles here.
I found her, sir. My mother, she's alive and well, and... but I just couldn't stay up there for very long. I have to get back to her.
You really made it all the way? You must have gotten past your father. That's amazing, lad. But wait, what was she like? What happened to you there?
She was great. Nothing like father, more like you a little bit, I guess. Though being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me. Even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in.
But then you had a little time at least. Sounds like you have unfinished business with her there. You got to her this once. Surely you're able to again, isn't that right?
That's right.
It is. I have to speak with her. What do these shades have to say for themselves?
Cause of Death Minotaur. That champion, his partner, had it coming. They watched me win. And look who's finally here.
Finally returned.
And he's saying the same to me. I can finally give this guy a gift now that I've killed him.
You are late, boy. Have you any idea what time it is?
That's cute. He's pretending nothing happened.
Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me?
Nonsense. Don't you think I would recall such an event?
Don't worry, I'll refresh your memory and do it again and again if I have to.
Serious? You're going to pretend as though it never happened. She wants answers same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again.
Silence. This discussion is over. I hardly think this is the time or place to indulge your overwrought imagination.
Wow. He's just gonna ignore it.
Continue this discussion then.
Oh, I can't even give him the gift now. I should have seen that one coming. It would have been a little weird. I should have did it. Dang. Kind of disappointed that I didn't give him the gift. Like, hey, Papa, I killed you. Have a drink. Oh, you can get a wall scroll of Aphrodite, I notice. That's what they call it, a wall scroll. We definitely want Darker Thirst. This is why I got the gemstone. Or the diamond. These are very cool upgrades. Chambers may contain an Erebus gate. Entering these challenges at the outer reaches. Huh. Let's do Darker Thirst. I think that's just... it makes sense to get that.
Approved. Wouldn't mind an extra helping of gemstones while I'm ransacking out there.
And I still need
For gemstones, be my guest.
50 more for this superior plunder. Let's talk to Orpheus about Eurydice, I have to imagine.
Hey Orpheus, you know about the time I vanquished 7 legions of bloodless warriors with both hands tied behind my back while hopping on one foot? Lord Poseidon dared me to do it, you know.
Why, that is a spectacularly vivid tale, Zagreus, and most deserving to be chronicled in song. Would that there were a poet here so willing to commit such deeds to verse.
Would that there were, mate.
Oh. Zagreus,
Don't you owe me?
please tell me that the rumors are untrue. You really vanquished him? Have you completely lost your mind? You're going to destroy this blasted house.
Come on, Meg. Father had it coming for some time. What's your concern besides? The house is safe.
He's not going to take this lying down. He'll find some way to take it out on you, on all of us. You watch yourself or all of us will pay.
I will not let that happen.
Alright, she's worried about my antics. What else is new?
Here, you can have these, Chef.
3 more fish. Hey, we actually have enough now.
Alright then.
Let's go do that. Actually, check out the broker first. Not that it matters much. Exchange blood for a diamond is kind of interesting. I guess this is one way to get diamonds as well. We can trade nectar for it. That said, I still kind of have some nectar use. Not so much key use, so I guess theoretically we could trade up gemstones into more valuable goods through that.
Alright. If this isn't a good expenditure of resources, then I don't know what is.
You need not listen to him, contractor.
How much, Oh, they're better troves. I thought that was the money. The urns.
Child.
Hello.
Your father fell to you as once his father fell to him, although you were substantially more merciful. I know it is a bitter victory at best. Though, tell me, what transpired subsequently that you have returned? Did you locate your birth mother?
I did. She was there. She was where you said she'd be. And more than I imagined, but I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what?
Oh, my child. I say this seldomly, but I did not know. Or I did not wish to believe that the service would have such an effect on you. But it seems you share your father's fate, after all.
My father's fate. But he is smugly waiting for me every single time I make it there and seems quite healthy by then, all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get. Because he cast his lot, inheriting the underworld.
You know, I joked when we were walking through that one path, Zag had a cough. I was like, he's allergic to the overworld. And I guess it's kind of true.
So I now presume you are bound to this realm by powers greater even than mine. Tell me something. If you knew that you could only see Persephone for but a moment's time, would you still make the journey to her there?
Of course. That isn't a question.
Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her.
Yeah, that's the question. How many questions?
And ask them, child. Steady your resolve and find her there again. And use well what brief time you have with one another whilst you can. As mortals do.
Indeed.
As mortals do.
Kind of a solemn ending, but you know.
Oh, hey, you brought some fish. Could smell it all the way from down the hall. That's great. The head chef can take it off your hands. Should be right in the back of the lounge like always. Thanks for helping us out, Prince.
Sure.
And she's gone. Well, we finally have finished the game one time.
Off the fated list.
Get a bunch of darkness as a result. Someday break free from the realm using all of the infernal realm arms. Okay, so this was the break status. This helps a lot. I didn't even really realize. It was kind of crazy. Just getting weak and chill on all the enemies. Now it's gonna help even more. And also, we were getting a lot of like rare boons, so this is kind of crazy too that we can just upgrade like this. Wow, I didn't expect it to just keep rising past 25%. We really just spent all of our darkness. That's fine though.
I'm wide awake.
Escapes attempted, 17. So does that include my win? I think it does. What time is it? Do I do one more? Or do I leave it at that? Let's talk to Skelly.
Look what they did to your pink window, pal.
The exit. That's a pact of punishment on it. So what exactly happened with the formerly pink window over there? Now it's got these sinister orange flames and an enormous pact of punishment hanging ominously over the exit. Father stopped by?
Pal, I don't know a thing about it, honest. I was just minding my own business when all of a sudden, wham! I get hit right in the back. I fall to pieces, no idea what's going on. When I finally come to, the window job was done.
As likely an explanation as any, I guess.
I want to see how far we have reached now, because we did every room possible. $72. Wild. The lucky tooth, it was so lucky, we didn't even need it. That was fun. That was a good run. Maybe I will leave it at that. It gives me time to do some other things for the rest of the night. Might even play more of the Rise of the Golden Idol. I bought that game last night. It's a good time. Still need to give a gift to Athena and to Hades himself. I imagine I'm probably not going to use most of these, considering. But some of them are like, this is just fun. Even if it only will increase by 0.1 more. So it'll be 1.2%. It's just a fun thing to do. Maybe if I'm farming certain boons, I can take the other Olympian boons. I'm just thinking like, what else is kind of useful here? Like, I'm already past the point where I don't even think I want a small chance to get HP. Distant memory and the coin purse are pretty good for sure. Skull earring is scary, but probably okay. Bone hourglass can be useful for sure. The pierced butterfly is very intriguing. I kind of want to try a run with that. Also, we haven't seen Thanatos today. Maybe I'll just put on the butterfly for now.
Stygius hungers. Far greater gods than I once wielded you.
It's only 3%. That doesn't feel very good at all. Well, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. This was a good stream. I got done what I wanted to get done. Learn more by discovering more of the story. What else haven't we discovered? We're still missing another character, which again, I thought might be in Styx, and theoretically could still be. But I think there's also like another floor. Yeah, there's another floor that we've not encountered. I wonder if that's that Erebus mentioned earlier. Got all the weapons. There's a foe we haven't encountered yet, and it looks like it might be one inside of Styx. There's 2 more currencies. That's kind of wild. A bunch of fish. Won't worry too much about that. And then 6 undiscovered things under the undiscovered tab. So there's still a little bit more to do for sure. But yeah, thanks for watching. Those that did, I appreciate it. 0 drop frames. Love to see that. All right, I'll see you in the next one. I'm excited to play more, but I think it's a good idea for me to call it for the night.